Largo fight is really hard. When you compare him to the previous arena champion, which is Yanlong isn't that hard at all when compared to Largo. Largo is harder to fight and also more annoying to fight. Largo himself has 1 million HP, which by himself is already hard to fight against, but his gimmick make him hard and annoying to fight against. Largo have 4 different waves of ads that he will summon throughout the battle. One at the start of battle, the other one at 85%, the third one at 65%, and the fourth one at 45%. When his last wave of minion die, or when Largo is at 25% HP or lower, he will stop summoning more ads and instead get 3 action per turn, and also grant himself permanent speed buff. The annoying thing about the ad though is that they will cover for Largo, so you cannot just damage Largo and the ad at the same time with AoE attack. You have to kill the ad first and then damage Largo. Only one of the ads will cover for Largo per wave, not both of them. I think that it's only the odd number one. All of the ads have a number marking on them, which is 1 to 8, and I think that only the odd number one are the one that will cover for Largo. One thing to note though is that Largo will not summon the ads right away after he reached the HP threshold. He will summon them at the end of the turn, not at the start of the turn. So therefore, if he's coming back from break and you put him under an HP threshold, he will summon more ads at the end of the turn. So you have 1 turn to deal some damage to him. There's one way to cheat this fight though. Like, let's say you put Largo below 2 HP threshold, like you reduce him from 90% to 60%. After he comes back from break, he will summon his second wave at the end of the turn, and on the following at the end of the turn, he will replace his second wave with the third wave. So you don't have to fight the second wave since he essentially just killed him off for you, so it's an easier fight. If you deal a lot of damage to Largo, let's say from 100% to 20%, then you're essentially only fighting the first wave and the last wave. Wave 1 and Wave 4 are inevitable in this fight and you have to fight them eventually, but 2 and 3 can be skipped. But let's say you don't have enough damage to skip 2 and 3, then what you can do is that you can choose a phase to skip. My advice is that fight the enemy in Wave 2 and skip the enemy in Wave 3, because Wave 2 enemy has more weakness for you to hit and they are also easier than the enemy in Wave 3. Your best DPS for this fight is Therion, Cyrus, and TT. Therion can do 3 things. First is that he can break Largo's shield fast and he can also deal a lot of damage. Second is that his Hellfire can also help break the shield of the ads that Largo summon. And third is that he can debuff Largo with one of his skills. Cyrus because he can deal AoE ice damage and AoE lightning damage. And ice and lightning are some weakness that most of the ads share together, and Largo himself is weak to ice. TT because she is good at dealing lightning damage. And also the fact that she can debuff everyone's attack and magic down by 30% by herself. But noted that Largo always have an ad cover for him, so to debuff Largo, TT cannot reach him through her attack, so you have to use a thief like Therion or Viola to debuff Largo for you. Rat and Xander is also good for this fight because Rat can deal his 3 hit sword AoE, and some of the ads of Largo also weak to sword, while Xander can be used when Largo's alone and deal a lot of damage to him. Ophelia because she is currently the best healer in the game right now, and not only that, most of Largo attack are elemental attack, so Ophelia can set up a reflective veil and also dodge the elemental attack. A2 is also really good in this fight, so if you have her, then use her. And one last thing, if you do not have any of the characters that are listed above, then I would suggest to not fight this for a while and wait until equipment power creep kick in so you have an easier time with Largo. Without any of the characters I mentioned above, Largo is almost impossible for you to defeat, almost. And that's it for this video. Goodbye.